Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. I know we just looked at this bad boy with this bar back here that I put on, but I noticed something else. I heard a squeaky squeaky. So this thing's got a roller, right? You guys watch. That sucker. Bearing's out. If it's not one thing, it's another. All right, we're gonna clean it up, try to take it off, and inspect. All right. Alrighty, we got the shop inspectors inspecting. So I'm gonna need to take 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, and 3? No, 1, 2. Cool. All right. So those two, and then those two. All right. Let me get the proper wrenches and all that other stuff, and we'll see how we can easily get that out. All right. Alrighty. So we got an 18, 19 bolt arrangement, bolt and nut. See if we drop it. Oh, there we go. All right, well, that was easy. All right, so what we can see here, kind of encrusted, is Allen socket screws. Yeah, I think there's 4. That one's gonna be a tricky bugger. So we'll get those off and we'll get the bearings dropped and we'll see where we go. All right, let's see what we can find here. So, find that one. This is a great design, man. Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. Oh, brother. This is gonna be a challenge. God, the top of it is freaking rusted and everything. Why would they do that? My goodness. All right, well. Let me just get this sucker in here, hammer it a little bit. Loosen that up. Sure, why not? Of course, that one is nice and stuck. Well, looks like that'll work, but yeah. All right, so sweating. I'll come back when I have some good progress. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we got this guy out. I'll wait for it to... Oh, there we go. Alright, that sucker is gonzies. That's going to be a fun one to pull off of there. So, and then I got this hub out. So, word of caution. When you use brake clean, careful from fire. Creates chlorine gas, super toxic, and it smells tingly. All right, so just a word of caution. I had this big old fan running. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let this sucker cool down because it's hot as the burning surface of the sun right now. And I'll come back later and see what we can do with this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you'll see here, this is the outer race in here. This is totally kerfurgled. But I found a snap ring. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. Well, yeah, I'm going to try to take that snap ring out and drop this outer race, which, God, I mean, this thing got so hammered in there. We'll see how I can do it. But yeah, so let me see what I can do. All right, so I got the snap ring out, but as you guys can see, down in here, I mean, it ground down this bearing holder a little bit and got a lip to keep this thing out. So I'm gonna have to find the brake in this thing to push it out. Oh, we'll see. What a pain in the butt. All right, I'll show you guys what I come up with. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so what I'm going to do is weld the pipe here to the inner or the outer race so I can push it out with a hydraulic press. So I'll show you the after. All right, you guys, as you can see, it has severely shrunken because I welded the inside. When the weld cools, it likes to shrink. So let's see if it was to fall out when I turn it over. Unloosen it first there. There she goes. All right, let me get it back. All right, so I turned it over. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's not screw that up. All right, so as you can see, here's the bearing race. This is all trash. So let me get the numbers off of it and we'll go from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a new day. So as you guys saw day before, we got this guy out. So we got that bearing out. Now we got to get the inner race out. You see all the balls, giggity. So we're gonna get this out, and I needed to buy one of these today for my slide hammer. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to weld this guy on here like such and yank it off. Also, heating it up will expand the inner race there to get it off quicker. So yeah, hopefully I don't weld stuff together that I don't want permanently together. All right. Bam! Just like that. Sweet. Hey, you guys see that? It just came right the sec off, man. Yeah. Alright, let that cool down over there. Yeah, works exactly like you want it to. Alright. Alrighty, so I got this sucker cleaned up a little bit. You guys can see when the bearing failed, it liked to ride in here a little bit, kind of mushroomed that, but it didn't really do any permanent damage. I think we're okay there. The groove is good. It's all nice and shiny. Backside is fine. Just gonna peel off that shmoo. So let me show you the bearing. All right, so the bearing here is a double roller, self-aligning bearing. I'm gonna grease the crap out of it before I put it back together. Hopefully I don't make it fall apart right now. I gotta be careful. But yeah, so we're gonna put that on. We're gonna press it in first into the outside, and then we're gonna gingerly put it on the inside. All right, so we're over here at the press. Got this bearing installer. This fits just under the diameter. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me grab the so as you guys can see, it's nice and clean in there. What we're gonna do, gently, gingerly push this guy in there. Should take no effort at all. The reason it did that is it wasn't perfectly happy with the bore, but as you guys can see, it's in there. It's sitting flush. But yeah, that's why it's important to have one of these so you don't push on the inner race when installing one of these. Especially when you have something like that that wasn't perfect. All right, I'm gonna go grease this puppy up and we'll be back. All right, so we're back here. We got the snap ring in there. It looks like it's seated pretty good. It ain't gonna go anywhere anyway. It's always captured, so yeah. I'll put this in. Actually, I'm gonna grease this side and then I'll grease this side after so I don't make a big old shmoo mess. All right. Alrighty, so I'm gonna use this little tool to hit this, right like that. So hopefully we won't have any problems. All right. Of course, I'm a dumbass. All right, well, that's on there-ish. Let me see if I can get it on there any better. I mean, yeah. Of course, I want to be sure. All right. All right, let's see how she sits in there. Alright, well, sort of got her in there. Alright. I know I'm slam-hagging it in there, but we're just trying to fix this sucker. I'm going to grease the crap out of it, and it'll be fine the way I'm doing it. There was a seal behind there, but I don't have a seal, don't have the time for it. Just slamming it back together, as you guys can see, that we need this. Alright. Alrighty, so as you guys see, it sucks being an only person doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also change these grease nipples. See, they're kind of effed up. So I use the Lock and Lube grease fitting replacement kit. Also comes with a nice tap, you know, a bottoming tap or a thread chaser. Easy out, and they can be used as, you know, to tighten them in there. So I already chased the threads. I'm going to put this guy in there like such. Bam. So if you wanted to be, is it that guy or is it that guy? Yep. I got a socket, so that works too. All right. Get that out of there. Now we got a brand new grease nipple. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and we'll see you back. Alrighty. So you can see that rolls really good now, and zero slop. So quick and dirty. Not exactly. I wouldn't recommend doing it exactly the method I did, because I didn't put a seal and I just put it in there quick and dirty. I just need to get the sucker running. So I don't recommend it you do it my way, but that's just a way. Doing the wrong thing the right way is what they say. All right, so yeah, Flail mower reel roller bearing replacement. Hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe learn something. Maybe learn something what not to do. All right, I do appreciate it, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. All right, aloha. Thanks for watching.